Hello everyone, welcome to my civil engineering YouTube channel. Please subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to get notified when I post my new videos. Today I'll be discussing how to analyze centroid of a triangular lamina. So here basically I have considered a triangular lamina PQR, so whose base is equal to B and depth or height of a triangle is equal to capital D. So here I have considered an elementary strip AB whose base is equal to B1 and depth is equal to dy. The area of the elementary strip is equal to dA. So here basically I'm going to consider the area of the elementary strip as dA. So dA is equal to area of elementary strip. So area of elementary strip. So as I know that dA is the area of the elementary strip. So it is in the form of the rectangular structure or rectangular shape. So therefore, dA can be taken as area of the rectangle. So it is nothing but B1 times of dy. So B1 times of dy. So B1 times of dy is the area of the elementary strip, that is dA. So next, coming on to determination of B1, the width of the elementary strip in terms of the width of the overall triangle. So here, in order to determine the width of the elementary strip in terms of width of the triangle, so I'm going to use the similar triangle method or property of the similar triangles. So wherein I am going to consider the triangle PRQ, similar triangles PRQ and the triangle RAB or ARB, whatever it is. So here, in order to determine the width of the elementary strip in terms of width of the triangle, I am going to consider the similar triangle property, that is the two triangles I am going to use, that is PRQ and ARB. So by using this similar triangle property, so I know that B1 by B is equal to D minus Y divided by D. So D minus Y divided by D. So this will be equal to D minus Y. So this value, overall value is equal to D minus Y. So this Y is nothing but the perpendicular distance of the elementary strip with reference to the base PQ. With reference to the base PQ. So overall depth is equal to D. So only the distance between the vertical distance between A to R will be equal to D minus Y. D minus Y. So therefore, B1 will be equal to, or B1 will be equal to D minus Y divided by D times of B. B1 is equal to D minus Y divided by D into B. So this is the value of the width of the elementary strip in terms of the width of the overall triangle. So here the next step is I need to determine the moment of the elementary strip, area of the elementary strip about the bottom axis. So here the bottom axis I am going to take the reference axis as PQ. With reference to PQ, I am going to determine what is the moment of the elementary strip with reference to the bottom axis PQ. So here I know that the vertical distance between the elementary strip to that of the axis PQ is equal to Y. So therefore, by using the moment here is nothing but the area of the elementary strip into the perpendicular distance. So I know that the area of the elementary strip is taken as dA into the perpendicular distance is Y. So therefore, it is dA times of Y. So it is nothing but dA times of Y. So I know that what is dA here. By equation 1, I know what is dA. So it is B1 times of dy into Y. d1 times of y into dy. So here, if I want to substitute the value of b1 in terms of b, so it is nothing but 1 minus y by d times of y by d times of b times of y into dy. Just I have divided individually here. So d by d will become 1 and therefore y by d remains the same. So b times of y dy. So this is the value of the moment of area of the elementary step about the axis PQ. Now I have found out what is the moment about the bottom axis of the elementary step. So if I want to find out what is the overall moment for the triangular structure, then I need to integrate this value. I need to integrate this value with reference to the limits 0 to the top, the overall depth or overall height. So 0 to d, so into 1 minus y by d times of by dy. So 0 to d, 1 minus y by d into y by d into by dy. So this is the summation of the moments of the elementary step. So after simplification of all this, I will get the value as b times of d square by 6, b times of d square by 6. So this is the value of the moment of the overall rectangle with reference to the bottommost axis. So with reference to the bottommost axis. Now, if I want to find out the centroidal distance. So if I want to find out the centroidal distance, as I know that in order to find out the vertical centroidal distance, I need to consider the horizontal as my reference axis. So this is the horizontal axis I have considered. Therefore, y bar will be the centroidal distance. So therefore, it is sigma a y divided by sigma a. So this will be the sigma ay value. So I just substitute that bd square divided by 6, bd square divided by 6 overall divided by area of the triangle. So area of the triangle is half b times of d. So half into base into depth. So if I just simplify this, I'll get the value of y bar as d by 3. I'll get the value of y bar as d by 3. So this is the value of the vertical centroidal distance with reference to the horizontal axis. So if this is a equilateral triangle, suppose if at all if this is a equilateral triangle, then the value of x bar will be equal to the exactly half of the base. So if it is a right angle triangle, the same format you are supposed to use for the determination of the respective centroidal distance. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe the video. Thank you.